Hi everyone, it's Elise of Penciled in Life, and today I wanted to share a little bit about my dance story and why I'm moving to Brazil. Also, I'm really sorry, I'm on the tail end of a bad cold and my nose refuses to unclog. So, the story behind this whole deal starts when I was a freshman in high school. I'd had a rough first half of the year. By December, I was wanting to quit at the end of June. Out of the blue, I told my mom I wanted to go to Ballet Magnificat's summer dance intensive for 4 weeks. She immediately snapped up the idea, and we were rolling with it before I could change my mind again. And it was an amazing experience, and I would not trade that summer for the world. It was amazing. But there are two things I remember very clearly about that year. Number one, I did not want to be a professional dancer at all. Number two, that was the summer Ballet Magnificat announced that they were opening a trainee program in Curitiba, Brazil. Okay, so real quick, if you have a map of South America, you have Brazil over here, and you have Rio, and then Sao Paulo, like right below it, like right there, that's Sao Paulo. And then, so from Sao Paulo, Curitiba's like there. But Ballet Magnificat announced they were starting a trainee program there in Curitiba, Brazil in January that next year. So that would have been January 2017. Immediate thought, I remember, was why the ever-loving heck would I ever want to audition for that? And I left it at that. The next year and a half of dance was great. I went back to Ballet Magnificat the next summer. In January of my junior year, I got 2 injuries back to back. So by the end of May, I was tired of the culture in the dance world that I was being exposed to. If it had not been for going back to Ballet Magnificat that summer and finding my joy in dance again, I probably would have been pulled from dance classes. That July, they had auditions for Ballet Magnificat Brazil's trainee program again. As soon as I heard that, it hit me like a truck. I need to audition. I got very begrudging permission from my parents, and I auditioned. I was not accepted because I wasn't going to finish high school in time for their school year to start. I decided that I was going to audition the next year. And then senior year happened. Senior year is usually a chaotic time for anybody, so. But I ended up having to change studios. My parents and I decided that it would be best for my training and experience if I switched to a Christian studio, because Ballet Magnificat is a Christian company, and if I wanted to still dance with Ballet Magnificat Brazil, then it would just be better for me to go to the Christian studio and to learn from in a similar environment to that. That way I could adjust myself a little better. And it was a striking transition. I went from trying to make my teachers look at me and be impressed with what I was doing to finding that it was easier to hone in on strength building there. July came back and I returned to Ballet Magnificat summer intensive again, and I learned that they were doing auditions again for Ballet Magnificat Brazil, and so I auditioned there again. And I waited almost 3 weeks to hear back about the audition results. My suite mates probably remember the day very well. It was Wednesday of week 4. Our counselor was there and had let us grab our phones, and so I was checking my email, and I look through and I see that I have an email from the Brazil trainee program director. I open it and I'm trying to open the attachment, and the rooms are set up so you have one room, another room, and then you have a hall bathroom connecting the two. And so I've seen this email. I'm like, I need moral support. So I'm running through the bathroom. They're looking at me very confused, I promise you. And then as I'm reading this email and letter, I suddenly shriek. Now you may ask, Elise, why did you shriek? Of all the things you could do, why? I was so excited about reading that I was accepted that I shrieked in delight and scared the living daylights out of my suite mates. Shout out to Caitlin and Sarah. You guys are awesome and super sweet, and I love you so much. The past few months, we've been getting ready for me leaving. That involved getting my visa, getting my passport before I got my visa even, and just a bunch of looking up stuff, looking what I need, just general life adjustments. It's been learning to trust God and trust that He will sustain me even when I feel hopeless and I don't have the strength to continue. And that He will sustain me however long I am in Brazil. And I wanted to say thanks to everyone who has stuck around through the whole journey it's taken to get here. And thank you for watching this video. I'm excited to be moving to a different country, and I cannot wait to show you guys what it's like down there. So, thanks for watching, and stick around for whatever comes next. Bye!